Jenni Steele. We are here at the Mayfair Hotel for the premiere of the Naked Poet film. Tell us a little bit about your character.
Carl, he was the good guy. He was the opposite of the bunch. Family guy.
He got a lot of love from us in the audience.
He did. It's because it's good writing for his character, and, and because he was saying the opposite of what everyone else was saying. So I mean, anytime you side with the women, you're always going to get the love.
Oh, is it? That was the key to your character, then.
Yeah, that's the key to my character. That was the key.
Now listen, what have you been up to?
I've been casting away and writing away, man.
Writing away.
Yeah.
Now, as someone who's obviously this is the film, and then you've done Hollyoaks, what would you say to any young person who is trying to break into the industry but just can't? Because it's not as easy as everyone thinks, is it? It's casting after casting. It can be quite hard hitting when you don't get the job.
I know people that's gone for they've gone through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of self-tapes, and then it just takes that one self-tape, maybe the 500th self-tape that you get, and it lands like one big role for you. You know what I'm saying? It's all in God's timing, man. And
so you have to just be patient, right? And
you
just
gotta be
keep
patient.
working.
I mean, if you love it that much, it's gonna happen for you, regardless. It's just about when. And these days, there's so much more opportunity for people. So if you love it that much and you put a grind in, a couple of no's, it's not going to stop you. It's always going to be the yes. It's always going to be worth it.
Lovely. Now, where's my hat? Sorry, I'm going to put you on blast. I'm going to put him on blast. I'm going to put him under pressure.
www.neverblendingin.co.uk, right?
We're out of here. But it's always good catching up with you.
Too, man.
And I am going to run you down until I take that photo, and you heard it here first, in my Never Blending cap.
What's the website?
www.neverblending.co.uk.
Never blending in.
Never blend in. Don't
Never
forget
blending in.
Never blending in. Never blending in.
That's what. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I get it. And t-shirts as soon as I come, and you'll see me. Keep doing this. You'll see me in mine soon. But thank you. Always lovely catching up with you.
You too, man. You too.
You take it easy.
You too.
All right. So Fab, what have you been up to? Other than, before we get into what have you been up to, tell us a little bit about your character in the film. I loved it, actually.
So, I mean, look, Tommy, we've all met a Tommy. Do you know what I mean? I come from a working class background, and I grew up with the Tommies, the villains, the naughty boys, and so on. But when Jason said to me, look, you know, I know that you've played a lot of these characters, a lot of the villains, a lot of the naughty boys, a lot of the working class, chappy type character, the cheeky sort of like drug dealer. And I was like, do I really want to play this role?
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, going back to one of the questions that was asked earlier on, you can't be choosy, you can't be fussy.
No.
And I know that character so well. So I said to myself, I don't really need to do much research because I grew up with these kind of characters. Do you know what I mean? And so I did it, and it was great. It was great working with Jay and the whole cast, and you know they were hungry, struggling actors at the time.
Yeah.
So Tommy is a distant friend of Lazarus, who basically he reels him back in, even though Lazarus says no.
Yep. He did try and fight it for a little bit.
He found his way back, exactly, and you know, unfortunately, he gave him the wrong package. Do you know what I mean? In terms of
that was a shock turnaround, I think, for all of us. We weren't really sure how it was going to play out.
I know, and you know, like, and I've had a chat with Jay about this, and I was like, you know, should there have been a scene where you could have seen Tommy pick up the wrong package?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying in terms of like, oh no. You know, what's that? What could have been in that? Do you know what I mean? Is it the same type of stuff? And obviously, you know, like sometimes there is an element of surprise with obviously him taking the whole lot.
Yeah.
Then you got the voicemail. Oh God, what could it have been?
I think it was a good twist.
It was a good twist. It was, and it was a, you know, like obviously, I think sometimes when you do bad, bad comes to you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And within the film, he couldn't
A lot of the
correct.
crowd were hollering that out. I think some of my girls who were out with us were hollering that out as well. Karma.
Yeah, Karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch. But again, as you could see, you know, within Jay's character, he couldn't quite do right.
Yeah.
He'd thought about it. He went and prayed.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't practicing what he was preaching. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was all these little
Yeah.
things, and we
Yeah.
do that a lot sometimes.
Yeah, of
You know
course.
it's wrong, but you still go and do it.
Yeah.
And you're right, Karma, you know, bit him on the bum, and so you know, like, why did it happen? I don't know. That's just the way the story had to go.
Yeah, and I suppose it showed a lot of life depth as well.
Of course it did, without a doubt.
So many different scenarios. So what is good for you?
Going on for me. So obviously I was on a show called Hollyoaks for 3 years.
Yep.
Award-winning show, right?
Get that. We'll keep that in.
Yeah. And that was great. It was a great platform for me, and also a dangerous platform, because when you get on soap, it's hard for you to leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I found it hard to leave. You know, it was a big decision for me to make. But I'm an ambitious guy.
Yeah.
And I've struggled. I found success, and I needed to go back to the struggling. Why?
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes you do soap and you lose your hunger.
Okay.
You get
is it
so-
because you're drawn in for a few years and
You get so complacent. The money's good.
Yeah.
You get paid well. You don't always get paid well, but if you're working a lot,
Yeah.
and you're on air, you're earning money.
Yeah.
But I think for me, I'm not knocking the show. You know, like it gave me an identity, it gave me profile, it made me a star kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think for me, it got a bit tedious because I needed more
Yeah.
for myself.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get out. I couldn't get out of what I was doing at the time in story. And so, you know, 3 years was too long for me, and everyone understood, and I had to leave.
Yeah.
Prior to Hollyoaks, I was just a struggling actor. I worked on various independent films. I was in a huge blockbuster film called Captain America. I had a very small part in Captain America, but it was a massive Marvel film. And for me, it was an eye-opener into the height of filmmaking.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I knew that's where I needed to be. And
I
so,
was going to say to you, what would you say to any young up-and-coming actor who may not be getting the parts right now?
yeah, do you know what? You've just got to be determined. And you've got to have that belief. And if your mum tells you, go and get a job, don't listen to your mum. Because if it's in you, you've got to go and find it. And
Yeah.
you've got to go and find yourself. And you've just got to persist constantly, whether you're a singer, an actor, whatever, a poet, whatever you want to do in the arts game.
Yeah.
If you feel in your heart that you belong in the arts game, you've got to go and persist. And you've got to have the drive to go and get there.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much. It's always lovely catching up with
And you, babe, and you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
Have a
time.
nice rest of the evening.
Sweet, babe. Nice, man. Thanks, guys.
Tell us a little bit about your character.
Oh, Mr. Richard. I look at it like I'm his support system in the film, but I'm also a bit of a joker, and I don't think I realised how deep the situation was he was getting himself involved in.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
of
But
course.
as you can see, I always tried to. I was like the life of him, tried to keep his spirits up,
Yeah.
always see the bright side and everything. So Richard was he was a fun guy, a bit scatty with the women.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But I like the way all of your I like the way the characters were realistic, as
Of
in
course,
a friendship.
of course.
Not everyone rolls with how you roll. Some
Yep.
people go on the other side, but
That's
I think
right.
you guys' friendship was really tight and real.
It was genuine because we're naturally friends off set too.
Yeah.
So by the time you got onto set and it came together, it was natural. You didn't have to force it.
Yeah.
You can see films when actors don't get on and it's forced. Or
Yeah.
the level of films that I shoot now, I've been on films with big actors and I literally just meet them. When I shot a film with Steven Seagal, I met him on the set.
Oh wow! And just do your
Like one of my biggest
bit.
heroes from a kid. Like yo, take whoa. You know what I mean? Only Steven Seagal, so it happens. But yeah, you could see the chemistry was there anyway.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, what is good for you?
Well, obviously 2 weeks, me and Harvey and Christy Milian tour, UK tour.
I saw your little pictures coming. I saw your pictures.
You know what I mean? I just
coming.
move in silence, man. A lot of people sit on the internet and talk, but I do.
Go do the work.
I do.
Yeah.
You know, so big shout out to Tina and her team and all that. We recorded the record in LA about six months ago, and she's finally come into the UK to do a tour. Harvey and Christy Milian own the night tour. Yeah. So.
That's fantastic. Well done for that.
Yeah, good girl, man. She is good girl, Tina.
Well done.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm looking forward to seeing the tour, and I'm
Yeah,
looking
it's-
forward to a little bit more
Well,
from
do
you.
you know what's
Got any
actually
more
mad?
acting?
Well, I can't tell you too much.
Oh, come on, give us a little sneaky exclusive.
See, all I'm gonna say to you, CSI. That's what I'm gonna leave you with.
Yeah?
Miami. That's what I'm gonna leave you with.
All right. Exclusive.
That's what I'm gonna leave you with.
That's good. That's good. That's
That's what I'm gonna
music
leave you
to our
with.
ears.
Yeah.
He's trying to say it like he's not going to give me no more, but
I'm
I
good.
think that's enough.
I'm good. Me taking the bold move to LA was worth it. It was worth it. So yeah.
Fantastic. Now, one last thing. What would you say to any young person who's trying to break into music or break into the acting world? Because it's really tough, and I don't think they see the tough side of the work. They just see the glitz.
I'm not going to say like the cliche line, but you have to keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like when most of my success has come on rainy days when you least expect it.
Yeah.
When the days when you're going, damn, I can't be bothered to do this no more. I put all my life into it and nothing's working out, and then boom.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I believe that success and how far you progress is up, well, nothing before it's time, and it's down to God.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But if you keep working it hard, God never sleeps. You keep working hard. And
for real, I believe that. It does seem like it's taking time sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it takes
But look how long
years.
a seed
Sometimes
takes to grow.
Exactly, takes years sometimes, but you have to keep going. Wise, if you step into this business called entertainment and you're sensitive and you're not ready to deal with backlash and struggle, then don't step into it.
And no sleep.
Exactly. Trust me. Optrex. Yeah.
It's lovely to catch up with you, and
too,
I am
sweetheart.
coming upstairs for a drink.
Must do.
And amazing.
Thank you very much,
I
Sally.
loved it. I loved it.
Jenni.
Always good. Always good. Always good. Always good. Let me tell you something. It is a film not to be missed. If it ever shows out, you need to come out and see it. It's about relationships. It's about love. It's about hardship. You'll love it. I loved it. For all your video and production needs, check out my people, Panache Media.